Hey there, it's Brad, and I'm looking at this carbon dioxide detector with the Wi-Fi capability. It's currently at $64. It's gone up to $73 before. This, by the way, there are carbon monoxide detectors for your home. This is not that. This is to use, well, most people these days are using these as a proxy for your respiratory illness risk. Because if there is a bunch of unfiltered air that's being trapped in, there's going to be higher CO2 if there are more people in the room. And so that's your proxy for COVID risk. Hopefully you understand that. I'm not really intending to explain the whole thing, but that's what people are using these for. In our home, we just have 2 people and 2 dogs. Apparently we don't have good airflow because we are in the yellow range, almost to 1500, the red range. But it means something different when you're in an environment you understand. Now, one thing I want to tell you pretty quickly is that the Wi-Fi is only going to work when you set it up with your home Wi-Fi network and then you connect it to your phone and the app and stuff, which I didn't find all that easy. But I got it connected, and so this is not going to transmit the data to your phone when you're out and about. So you take this with you and you need to look at this itself. And there is a button, so battery life is an issue. But if you press the minus button on top, then you darken the screen. If you look closely, you can still see the number on there. So 1469 there. So that's the way you save battery, is you don't have it on all the time unless you just plug it in, and it works while plugged in. So you have this USB-C port there. They give you a little USB-C to USB-A. If you want that, use it with your own 5-volt adapter. It doesn't come with that. It also comes with an instruction manual, but Brian's review is the one that you should look at. He wrote an excellent instruction manual on his Amazon review, currently the #1, and mine should not replace that. Brian should stay on the top because it tells you all about how to work this. So I really appreciate that. I will note a couple of things. One is when you first start it up, you should calibrate it outside, out of the sun. So find some shade, and you start it up by pressing and holding the top 3 buttons, and then it does a 200-second countdown. So it doesn't take that long. And then it should understand, oh, well, this is outside, and it should be in the 400s, and that's your calibration. I don't think you need to do that every time you turn it on. At first I thought that, but it seems to be doing about the same thing regardless of whether I do that now. So at least do that the first time you turn it on. You can change the Fahrenheit to Celsius down there by pressing the top plus button. And there are different things it does that I'm not going to demonstrate. You can play around with or look at Brian's instruction manual. When you press and hold these buttons, it does different things, like turning the alarm off. I think if you press and hold the plus, which it went off when I was out in a business, and I did not like that, so I just turned it off, and I tried not to stay in there any longer than I had to. So hopefully it'll help you with that, because that's the basic thing that we're using these things for. And it would be nice if businesses focus more on ventilation with airborne diseases being so prevalent. But yeah, I hope this helped you. Take care, folks. Good luck. Stay safe. Stay healthy.